Are you ready for a 3,000-mile trip? Well, the Monarch butterflies are. Since 2008, the Monarch joint venture has been dedicated in the conservation of monarch butterflies and other pollinators. They have observed that the monarch butterflies begin their migration journey from two different sites. Today, we will focus on the eastern monarchs, since they travel the farthest, about 3,000 miles. They begin their journey from the northeast area of the US, which is by the Rocky Mountains, and also the southern part of Canada. From there, they will travel south to Mexico. Now, why bother analyzing the trip of these small flying creatures? For many reasons, of course. The monarch butterflies are very important to our ecosystem. They are ecological indicators, and they are also pollinators. Finally, their resilience teaches a very valuable lesson. To begin with, today I will focus on the monarch butterfly's journey from the northeast area and the southern part of Canada to the south in Mexico. Then I will focus on the monarch butterfly's journey from the south back to the northeast area and southern part of Canada. Finally, I will talk about its endurance and struggles along the way. To begin with, let's analyze the monarch's trip from the northeast to the south. According to the Forest, U.S. Forest Service, they explained that the eastern monarchs have the longest migration journey, as stated previously, 3,000 miles. They will begin their journey around mid-August, when butterflies enter what we call a reproductive diapause, which basically means that during a certain amount of time, they will not be able to reproduce. They must focus on preparing for a journey to a place they have never been to before. To do this, they must store fat, build muscle, and also grow larger. Along the way, they will be seeking refuge areas where they will find abundance of nectar and also shelter from harsh climate. To reach these areas, they must fly 10 times longer and live up to 8 times longer than usual. Daily, they fly an average of 50 to 100 miles. Finally, by October, they will reach the areas of central Mexico and Michoacan, where they will settle at the Oyamo fir trees on south and southwest areas facing the mountain slopes. Some reasons they migrate is because the northeastern area state time is turning shorter and it is getting colder. Therefore, they must seek a place where they will find warmer climate, shelter, and adequate food. They find all of this in Mexico. Now that I have analyzed the migration trip south, I will focus on the migration trip from the south back to the northeast and southern part of Canada. Based on the Monarch joint venture, this trip requires another 3,000 miles. This journey begins in March from Mexico, and it will require 4 generations of monarch butterflies. The first generation will head towards Texas and the southern states. On the way, they are staying busy though. They are laying eggs and finding nectar. They are also recolonizing eastern breeding areas. By late April through May, they have reached and passed the central latitudes. During the summer, the second and third generation will also populate other breeding areas. Finally, by the fourth generation, they will reach the Rocky Mountains and also the southern part of Canada. Now that I have analyzed the trip from the south back to the northeast areas of the US and the southern part of Canada, I will focus on the struggles and resilience of the monarch butterflies. You may think that this trip is well organized and planned. However, according to the series Was It Designed? The Monarch Butterflies Migration, found on jw.org, published in 2021, eastern monarchs will actually face multiple challenges along the way. One of the challenges is that the monarchs perform these trips without any training. They don't even have a map, and their head is the size of a pin. However, that does not stop them. They have a solar compass that will indicate their flying direction relative to the sun, even when they are behind clouds. Something else that helps them cope is that they glide on air currents, which gives them that extra boost. Finally, a hidden talent is the way their wings are designed and the shape they have and the way they flap them. That definitely helps them throughout their trip. Even though monarch butterflies may seem delicate and fragile, they display remarkable endurance. It has been shown that even if they miss 70% of their wings, they are still able to fly. This definitely shows their resilience. We have analyzed the detailed migration of the eastern monarchs. First, we analyzed the migration from the northeast area of the United States and the southern part of Canada to the south. Then we analyzed the trip of the monarch butterflies from the south in Mexico back to the northeast area of the US and the southern parts of Canada. Finally, we have analyzed the resilience of these small flying creatures. So, next time you see a monarch butterfly, I hope you not only think of its beauty, but you also focus on its endurance during this long journey and its diligent task as a pollinator. Thank you.